Is Hayden him right now? 100%. But is Jett him? 1,000%.
I met a gypsy.
Yeah, I got to eat my words on the Kenny thing, bro.
That happens.
Hey,
Everyone makes mistakes.
Hey, everyone does. Still fuck the privateers, but I definitely gotta own up to that. I'll take an L when I take an L, right? Yeah. And I took an L on the Kenny take. Yep. Wasn't what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say is it's hard to be locked in for all 17 rounds, and I think that
he's doing it right now.
He's fucking doing it.
Like I said, dude, like Eli is at his peak. Yeah, Jett's out. But even if Jett was in right now, I still think these guys, like every year, they're getting better.
You know what's crazy? So what was last weekend? Detroit.
Yeah.
The weekend before was Indy.
Yeah. No. Alabama. Before
it was Indy.
Yeah.
So Alabama, right? Hunter almost laps Coop in 8th.
Yeah.
That's some Jett Lawrence shit.
Yeah.
So he gets the whole shot, checks the fuck out, laps up to Cooper Webb. Bro, that's literally some Jett Lawrence type shit. And so you're telling me that Jett would do that again? No. Yeah. Like he ain't. Those guys would have really given Jett a challenge for the championship.
Yeah.
And like maybe just the fact that Jett's not there and Hunter's been able to like.
Hunter's been good, bro. Like it's just, I get it. The sport, it's Eli, it's Jett. Bro, Hunter is, I was talking about someone at some point. Hunter's the best second guy on a 450 team, you know, because typically it's A and B guy or whatever, however you want to slice that dice. Like, bro, Hunter is number one. He's just got Jett.
Yeah.
You know, like it's crazy. Like those brothers, bro. Shout out Dazzy, dude. Like, give me some of that juice, just a little bit.
I know,
dude. It's crazy how good they are.
It's wild to think about Hunter's season. Second, first, second, first.
He's dungeoning it right now this year.
Except for the weekend, which was,
But that's his down race. They all had him. That was his first down race, you know?
Yeah.
The people have him. You can't be perfect.
But how wild is it? I love how patient he was with the first win. Could have cleaned out.
Yeah.
Could have cleaned out Eli in San Diego.
Yeah.
Would have been a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
Had some restraint. He could have podiumed at A1, but he took ages to pass Ando. Mm-hmm. And I think that was just straight experience. Mm-hmm. Being like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I could probably get Prado and get on the podium, but I've got Ando in front of me. We got history.
Yeah.
I ain't pushing this motherfucker on the first round of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to wait, and I'm just going to stay behind this dude for 80% of the main event. Mm-hmm. He gets him in the end, gets 4th.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, that's like a championship ride at round 1. Yeah. And he hasn't even won a race yet. And then it's like so much restraint to get the win. And then to get the win at Arlington, Triple Crown, like straight up, gnarly race with all the big boys. Kenny was there, Coop was there, Eli was there, like gets the win.
Yeah.
And then to win the 20-minute, you know? So it's just like just chip and chip and chip.
That's where I go back to before. Like, yeah, you got to be there. You got to have the speed, but it just takes time, bro. That's it. Especially my path takes time, and you gotta expect that, you know, and know that. So, like, it's crazy. Like, these guys are, you know, the Hunter Jett, like, they're on right now, dude. Even Eli, like, yeah, he's been off the last couple of races, bro. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he might be struggling. Yeah, but look, he's been points leader again. Now watch, probably this weekend, he's probably going to turn up, you know? So, like, it's crazy. And even Coop, like, Coop's having a bad season, bro. He still won his race. He's still been on the podium. Yeah, he's, you know, I know Coop really well. Like, yeah, he's probably had some bonehead moves that aren't like him, but, you know, it all stems back to, bro, 17 races. Like, people also don't understand. I don't even understand it because I've never done it, but, like, crazy.
So, Coop, I've said this a few times before, but I think Coop's season, the first few rounds just killed his whole year.
Yeah.
And a lot of that wasn't his fault.
It wasn't.
Like, Chase cleaning him out at San Diego.
For A1, he whole shotted red flag.
And then red flag.
Yeah.
And, dude, I think that this is the best Cooper Webb's ever looked on the motorcycle.
I agree.
I don't think that he's ever been better on the bike than what he is right now. I just think that everyone else is right there with him. And then he kind of gave these dudes a 4-round head start. you know, and it's like that's just a tough hole. And again, like you said, San Diego, Chase,
Yeah.
A1 had the whole shot, red
Yeah.
flag. Like there was a few things
Yep.
that were, again, in your control, but out of your control
It's racing.
that
Yeah.
put him in the position that he is.
Mhm.
But this hasn't been it's been a bad season by his standards.
Yeah.
But riding fucking amazing. Like this ain't like Coop's done now. Like it's over. His best days are behind him. I actually think this was the best version of himself on the motorcycle.
This year, like I can agree with that, and I think he would too. Like best year speed wise he's had on a 450. And dude, knowing Coop, bro, probably be better next year.
Yeah.
This is just only gonna fuel him for next year. And if he wins another title, whoop-de-doo. I wouldn't be surprised, you know? So it's crazy. Like, and that's why I think it's gonna be crazy. Like, and we're not that far out of having Eli retire, Coop retire, AP retire, Malcolm retire, who can retire. Like, dude, what's after that?
Bro, the sport's about to be very different.
Yeah.
Very
it's different. That's why, like, for the fans watching or listening and us, like, dude,
enjoy it.
Enjoy the last couple of years, this year and whatever, because, like, bro, it's crazy. It really is crazy.
So who wins this championship 450?
What are the points right now?
I think it's Kenny's 13 back.
13 back.
Hunter's 4 back, I think.
4 back to Eli. And then who's fourth? Coop? He's like 20-something.
He's a fair way back now.
Ken.
Giving it to
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Ken. Just because, like, dude, he needs this. He knows that. And he, like, yeah, I know he said, you know, I see his interviews and I talk to him all the time. Like, he's like, yeah, race by race. But, like, I know deep down, like, he knows.
Yeah, this is a fucking...
But again, if it was Ken, if it was Hunter, if it was Eli, like...
Yeah, I'd be stoked with all three.
That's what I'm saying.
All three of them, I'm, like, pretty pumped for each one of them.
Like, Ken and Eli are goats of our sport. And, like, Hunter will probably be one with his brother. So, dude, it's nuts. I don't know. I think...
so, Kenny.
I'll give it to Kenny, yeah.
So, what tracks have we got coming up?
So, this weekend is St. Louis,
yeah.
Which I've never been to. Everyone says it's sick.
Yeah, really good dirt.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember? You're probably too young to remember. St. Louis burned into my brain. James Stewart on a 125, left-hander, triple, lands on the gas, right-hander. Oh,
I don't know.
Everything.
I'm sure I've seen the clip.
It's everything. We'll clip this for people who haven't seen it.
Okay.
This is how I remember my James Stewart on a fucking 125.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many clips of him hitting like that. You know how he was. No rev, just yacht. Even on 2 strokes, like that thing would bog nothing. Yacht. Like so many of those.
Savage, bro. So yeah, St. Louis, great dirt.
Yeah, so St. Louis, Nashville.
Yeah.
Cleveland, Ohio, which will be new.
Yeah, outlier round.
Philly.
Coop's good at Philly.
Coop's good at Philly. Denver.
Eli's good at Denver.
Yeah, but he doesn't really have a good track record there. And then Salt Lake. So I'm just trying to think of the dirt here. St. Louis is ready. Nashville can be ready. Cleveland's gonna be northeast dirt. Probably gonna be ready. Philly.
Ready. Probably gonna rain.
They're all ready, dude. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's anyone's championship or title at this point. But yeah, I want to see good racing. Whoever wins it deserves it. I wish Coop was still in this. I wish he didn't have those bonehead moves because you know how he is late. But yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see.
Kenny,
yeah.
What about the Deegs going to the 450? How was your time with the Deegs?
Good. We're cool. Like, we're not boys, but we're boys, you know? Like, I keep like I said, I try and keep it cool with everyone because the last thing you need to be out there is having someone behind you just seeing red.
Yeah.
Because then it doesn't end up well.
Could you imagine being in the position that Deegs was in, well, that he lives in, where it's like literally no one wants him to win?
Yeah.
Other than him. He wants to win, but no one else wants him to win. Like, that's a position that he's carved out for himself, and
he's been under the spotlight since he was 3.
And thrives. He thrives in that position.
That shit at this point, it doesn't even face him.
I guess, like, because as
doesn't.
an amateur, it was the same shit.
Bro, it's been like that since he was 3 years old. Like, that shit to him is us on our phones,
Just
you know?
normal.
It's normal stuff. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Me and Hayden are cool. Like, you know, we've gone out together and we have times and whatever. But, yeah, we're cool. And him on a 450, I guess there's only one way to find out.
Come on, give us a take.
I don't know, dude. I really don't. Like, what Jett are we going to get this summer? What Hunter are we going to get this summer? What Eli? What Prado? He's a dog outdoors.
Bro, Prado is going to fuck some shit up.
I agree. I agree for sure. So, like,
he is going to
on
rip
paper,
outdoors.
J-Coop, underrated as hell. Like, there's over 5-6 guys that can easily walk Hayden. But then again, dude, if he goes out and walks them, I would not be surprised. So, I guess we'll see. Obviously, Paula, it's a long summer. He's been healthy for a long time now, so like he's strong.
And just
he's
building
fit.
and building.
He's just
building.
he's got the base, he's got the confidence, he's got it all.
Yeah.
At this point, he really does have it all, and I'll give that to him. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. But
do you think like talent wise he can be as good as Jett, or do you think Jett's on like another level of talent?
That's a good question. I think Jett will always have him on talent. Just because, like, and Hayden's came a long way. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not knocking on him at all, but, like, he is sound on a dirt bike now. Because I remember when he got on the 250, like, he was little, scrawny, whatever. Like, his style wasn't great. It was good, but it wasn't great. Like, he's worked on his craft a lot to where it helps him now, and it'll help him even more on a 450. But, like, bro, Jett, like, until I see Hayden straight up dog Jett in a 30+2, it's Jett. Like, it's obvious. It's clear as day, to me at least. So, once I see that day where Hayden goes 1-1 and Jett goes 2-2, like, you know, like a Eli, like an Eli.
That would be the craziest shit.
That's it.
Like,
that's it. Until I see that day, Jett's got him. It's obvious. Dude. Look at the accolades, the stats, the wins. Like,
yeah, but look at Hayden's stats.
I know. 250, I know. But 250 and 450 class, bro, I don't know.
No,
again,
I hear what you say.
I'm throwing my bants out there.
No,
I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. And dude, it's there's a word like I've been saying it because dude, it's all anyone asks me.
Yeah.
Like MotoGP.
That's all you see.
Fucking Jorge Martin. Who's going to win?
Yeah.
You know, like literally all the boys. And I'm just like, man, there's a world where Hayden Deegan does what Hayden Deegan does.
Yeah,
which is win. He's won it.
Will what he does now, will it work forever? Guess we'll see. But I don't know.
But hey, if you look through the history, Super Mini won everything.
Yeah.
Last year, amateurs won everything.
Yeah.
Got a lot of records in the 250 class.
Yeah.
Won everything.
He does.
So then it's like you follow the trajectory.
Yeah.
And you're like,
listen.
The odds would say, or history would say, that he's going to win at the next level because he's won it every.
And they do. He's
won it every next level.
Right. Yeah.
But then there's Jett Lawrence, who got a fucking perfect season on a 450.
That's what I'm saying.
In his first, like, that's an unstoppable force, a movable object.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what I say to people, and this is what's crazy, is like, hey, there's a world where Hayden just keeps the trajectory going and he gets to the 450 and he's just on that level. And we just see these crazy battles with him and Jett.
Yeah.
And then there's also a world where Jett goes, fuck that, and beats him by 45 seconds every moto for the entire year. And then what happens? What happens if that's the world that we're living in?
I know.
That shit's crazy.
I think, like, again, this is another topic that we can go on and on about, but my honest opinion is yes. Is Hayden him right now? 100%. But is Jett him? 1,000%, you know? So, like, until I see that straight up, whether it's at Southwick or Colorado or wherever, until I see him go 1-1 and walk Jett, I don't know. I really don't know. Am I going to be surprised if Hayden goes out and does that? No. He's fucking sick right now. But I don't know. I just think 450 outdoors, you still have a lot of other hitters in the class that are good right now, that are healthy. Like, I don't know. I just think I don't know. I'm trying to think like bike wise too. Yamaha 450.
I think both the bikes are going to be pretty
I
sick.
think they're gonna be good. I think they're on a new bike though this summer. So
Star?
I think because isn't J Coop on the new one this year and Coop's on the old one?
I think so.
So that could be another factor. Not as much data. I'm just speaking from a rider's perspective.
yeah.
Like I think Jett's on the same bike.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So like they got data. I know him and Hunter are on similar stuff. So like I don't this summer probably
Crazy,
Jett,
bro.
but like of course in the coming years, 2, 3, 4 years, of course it's gonna be look at 4 years ago. Look at where they both were. Who knows where they're gonna be in 4 years? Is just my opinion.
But man, what a crazy time to be a fan.
100%.
And the sport
Nuts.
and the sport's gonna be bigger for it.
Nuts, dude.
And dude, I just man. But you wonder, like, one of the things I think about is I'm like, dude, what level of like shit are they gonna bring? You know what I mean? In terms of like the talk and the like what you see out of Hayden now, which I'm fucking here for it. Like it's not in any way a negative. But it's like that works when you're winning. So it's like, can you bring the same energy when you're not winning?
No.
You can't. So then what is that?
You can, but
It doesn't.
you're gonna pay it,
It
you know?
doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't, yeah.
You know? So it's like, even that, I'm like, dude, if he starts winning, then he can keep talking. And then if he keeps talking, then like, what does that do? Like, it actually is a crazy scenario. And the people, like, who really wins is the fans and the sport. If everyone keeps a level head about it and everyone takes it for what it is, like, we win as fans. And the sport, I'm telling you right now, will get bigger and bigger and bigger because of those two individuals.
No, that's for sure. I was just gonna say, like, look at the ratings on Peacock, and you hear all about it every year. It's just going up and up and up. And yeah, it's probably because of them two and Eli and Kenny. But like, bro, those two fan bases, like, the Deeks fan base, because I've been around the Star, the whole whatever, like, bro, holy, you know, like,
yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And then you look at like the Jett fan base, bro, he's got obviously the same amount of fans, but like completely different genre or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know, dude. I think we're in for something good. But only one way to find out, and that's this summer. So we'll see. We'll see May, whatever it is.
You just finished watching a clip from the full 3-hour podcast. You're on our Clips channel. The full podcast live on the Gypsy Tales podcast channel. It's linked right here. Go over to that channel, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and make sure you never miss a full episode of the Gypsy Tales podcast. If you don't want to watch it on YouTube, you want to watch it on the go, you can also head to our iTunes or Spotify to get the full 3-hour podcast in audio format.
I met a gypsy.